Hey everyone, welcome back to Brownlow Books. I recently read Ban This Book by Alan Gratz, and I love it. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I fucking love it. So we follow Amy Ann and her life at school and her life at home. So at school, one of her classmates' mothers is getting books banned from the library by going through back channels, not the proper way you get a book banned from the library. Not that you should be banning books at all. So, white mom with too much time on her hands is like, oh my god, my son can't read that, right? So, starts out with that. Her favorite book gets banned, and she's just like, my book, right? And so she talks to the librarian, finds out what happens, and talks to other students, and they're like, oh my god, like, what? My favorite book's getting banned too, or like, oh, I wanted to read that, or just, the way kids talk. So, Amy Ann starts a banned book library in her locker. This girl is 9, by the way, in the book. She's 9. Can you imagine a 9-year-old doing that? Like, what? So... she does that, eventually, as will happen, teachers find out, school board's all like up in a hizzy, and it's just a nice little inspiring story of like beating the system, as you want to do. So yeah, it's a lovely little book. The librarian is amazing. The kids just like fucking organizing this shit on their own is wonderful. Like the lengths they go to get books is wonderful. Amy Ann's home life is very loud. She lives with her parents, her 2 sisters, and 2 big dogs. And she has no quiet space. She has nowhere to call her own. She's always just kind of like find a corner for her to sit down and do something is difficult because she's the oldest and like the young kids bother her and that kind of thing. It's always something, and I totally get that because I had that loud house despite there only being the 4 of us. I had that loud house. I understand wanting your space. I understand the just like leave me alone mentality. Like, totally get it. I can't believe how much I identified with this little black 9-year-old. Yeah. So, I was obviously on my middle grade kick when I read this, but I actually kind of want to get all the books that are mentioned in the book and read them. With the exception of Captain Underpants. I don't have interest in Captain Underpants. It's not going to be my thing. I know that off the bat, and there's like 20-something books in that series. I don't think it's going to be for me. But the rest of the books, I kind of want to, if I haven't already read them or gotten my hands on them or whatever, like I kind of want to read them. So like, good job, book. Ban this book, go read it, That is my philosophy of banned books. If they ban the book, read it twice. So yeah, I really loved this book. I loved it so much. Yes. 5 enthusiastic stars. I love rebel children, So, especially when the rebellion is reading. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. It is such a great book. All ages. 5 enthusiastic stars. Don't forget to like and subscribe.